Hello and welcome to This Week in Movies, where we are breaking down the biggest stories, biggest news from around the world of movies. And there's no better place to start than with Fast 9, or F9 as it is known. F9, the latest installment in the Fast saga, just hit theaters finally after what seems like endless delays, and couldn't be happier. It looks like it's literally saving movies. Is probably what the cast will tell you and what the studio will tell you. And one of the most well-known parts of the Fast saga as far as like off-screen goes is the huge feud that went down between Vin Diesel and The Rock. Now, The Rock was not in F9. He had his own spin-off with Jason Statham that came out 2 years ago. And it's been kind of like, you've got rumors of what happened. If you're not familiar, allegedly, The Rock was referring to Vin Diesel when he said that the women on the set were great, but that he didn't like waiting around on candy asses to come when they feel like. And many took it as a shot at Vinny D and possibly even Tyreese, because Tyreese got really pissed when they announced Hobbs and Shaw as well. Like, he was like, "Come on, Rock, you're fumbling the bag for all of us. You can go do your own thing." And then like Hobbs and Shaw made $1 billion too, so maybe The Rock, and like I think Vin Diesel produced that even. So it's a complicated relationship between, you know, these two titans of industry. So Vin Diesel is out promoting F9, and the topic came up as, you know, a controversy between two big stars like that hasn't really been outright addressed at all is one to do. So Vin Diesel says, I could give a lot of tough love. It was an interview talking about the movie, and let's go to his quote. It's for Men's Health. It was an interview with Men's Health. Let's go to the full quote here. He said he adopted a tough love approach in order to help Johnson get in Luke Hobbs' headspace as a producer to say, okay, we're going to take Dwayne Johnson, who's associated with wrestling, and we're going to force this cinematic world audience members to regard his character as someone that they don't know. Hobbs hits you like a ton of bricks. Now, he continues to say, that's something I'm proud of, that aesthetic. That took a lot of work. We had to get there, and sometimes at that time, I could give a lot of tough love. Not Fellini-esque, but I would do anything I'd have to in order to get the performances in anything I'm producing. Not Fellini-esque, but I would do anything that I have to get performances in anything I'm producing. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. So, first off, Fast 5, where you drop The Rock in and it jumpstarts the franchise to new heights, makes like almost $1 billion, and just puts the Fast franchise back into the spotlight in a way that like Fast and Furious didn't. It really just revitalized it, and a large part of that is the dynamic between The Rock and Vin Diesel. But to say that like you watch Fast 5 and watch The Rock and don't think about the fact that it's The Rock is insanity. I respect the notion that Vin Diesel is out here pushing his actors to get to that space, but also like in Fast 5, Hobbs is like an oiled up DSS agent who wants to catch everybody, and he beats the shit out of people, and he says unbelievably corny things that sound cool because it's The Rock saying it, like, get your Funderwear on, you know I like my veggies, or you know I like my veggies first. In other news across the Fast franchise, because as the publicity keeps going for this, as the actors and crew and everybody starts to promote it, you're gonna get these stories coming out. Tyreese addressed the long rumored desire of Universal Studios to have a collaboration and a crossover between Fast and Furious and Jurassic World, and kind of combine those two franchises in a move that I think is genius. I don't really care how you have to explain that they got to dinosaurs in the world, because I think the last Jurassic World melted the Isle of Nublar with a gigantic volcano. So it's not like they can just stumble upon the island now unless they go to the second island. It's a lot of Jurassic mythology here to unpack. So Tyreese addressed this and said, you know what? I got a better idea. Before Jurassic World, Transformers. And he was like, you know, it's definitely not because I'm an actor in the Transformers movies, and this would be a sick opportunity. But this is what he said when he was asked about the Jurassic World crossover. He said, I don't know nothing about that, man. I'm thinking that the crossover would be more Transformers and Fast than Jurassic Park. Cars that become robots and vice versa, we can do that first and then get to dinosaurs. I mean, when you're right, man. Damn. So they did this a little bit in some of the Michael Bay Transformers movies where they really played with the idea of like the cars transforming while people are inside them. But like, just the thought of who would have what Transformer, like what would their car be like? Because Vin Diesel is obviously going to be Optimus Prime. Dominic Toretto has to be Optimus Prime. But what if we could throw him in like Dinobot? Like, what if he gets gripped? Like, what if he's the only one that gets a Dinobot? What if he, like, Tyreese is on to something here. I think that, like, would he play both roles? Would he be Roman and then also, like, the military guy? Could this bring, you know, this would be incredible. My question is, who would direct this? Because I do not want Michael Bay anywhere near the Fast movies. He makes a good movie for what Michael Bay movies are. I do not want him near my family with this. So I don't know. I don't know who directs this. Do you bring back James Wan? Do you let Justin Lin keep going? Do you call F. Gary Gray again because he did super cool stuff with self-driving cars and Fate of the Furious? Like, the possibilities are endless, and I don't know. Just make them both. Just put them both out at the same time, or do one and have the preview for the next one at the credits, like after the credits, like as a sneak surprise. We did this other one too. Like, I really don't care. I just need the collaborations to just start and not stop. Bennifer is back together. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez have rekindled their romance from the early 2000s, and all of the world is ecstatic to see this reunion, except for Alex Rodriguez. Jennifer's ex-fiance. A-Rod has been pretty publicly torn up about both her calling off the engagement and then also the rather quick reconciliation with Ben afterwards. And he's been, he's done some weird things. He had an Instagram video he posted where like his family was eating dinner and he had like set an extra spot at the table for her and like just like weird things like that. But he has taken it to a new level this week. Alex Rodriguez was caught on camera with Ben Affleck's ex. And, it's not a major ex. It's not like Ana de Armas or Jennifer Garner. So he was spotted with producer Lindsay Shukas at a Hamptons party over the weekend. So he goes out and gets photographed with Ben's ex and then comes out and says, oh, yeah, it's nothing there. We've been longtime friends. We're really good friends. Nothing to do with the fact that it's... So then, after that, he goes ahead and rents a house in the Hamptons. As, rich people are wont to do. Rich athletes, rich celebrities. They, hey, need the house in the Hamptons that's $200,000 a month. That's fine. The thing that gets a little weird here is it's about a mile away from Jennifer Lopez's Hamptons house. It's a 3-minute walk from J-Lo's Hamptons home. That is hella creepy. Like, that is so creepy to be like publicly, pining for her. You start getting photographed with Ben Affleck's exes, and now you're renting Hamptons homes that are like a 3-minute, like, what does he think is gonna happen? Like, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine like I almost feel bad. Like, I feel bad that, like, he's so torn up over it, because breakups like that hurt, and to go through it in such a public way is probably really hard. Like, I can't imagine. But, like, my dude, like, you're Alex Rodriguez. It's okay. It will be okay. You had plenty of dates before with beautiful women, I'm sure. You will probably have plenty of dates to come with beautiful women. Just, like, not Ben Affleck's exes, and, like, don't, like, look and see where they are and then, like, randomly call up someone and drag them there. Like, it's messy. It's so messy. Like, he says these insane things. When we watched this movie recently, when I watched Fast Five with my fiance, who had never seen it, she's like, why is The Rock talking like that? And now I can go back and tell her, well, honey, that's the Vin Diesel school of acting right there.